All right, we're on the phone with Couy Griffin. Couy, I understand you've loaded up your trucks and trailers and gassed up and headed up the hill. What's going on up there?
Yeah, well, Anthony, whenever I saw that fire a few days ago, as soon as I saw it, I hooked onto my horse trailer and headed up to Mescalero because I knew that it was bad, and I wanted to be there to help anybody that might have needed help.
I think that's a wonderful thing, and many people in the community, of course, are doing the same thing, and we want to thank you, Couy, and everyone else that's doing it as well, because this is a community effort, and right now I think we are all Redosans.
Absolutely. It's extremely traumatic for everybody, and the good people up in Mescalero are my closest neighbor, and a lot of the focus, Anthony, was really put on Ruidoso and on the town of Ruidoso. And Mescalero was, man, I stood by a native guy up on the summit on the day of the fire, and we watched as a big black plume of smoke shot up in there, and he goes, man, I think that was my shot, and just standing next to men and women up there on the summit that, Anthony, that all they could do was just grab a few of their documents out of their house and a few sets of clothes and left. One Apache lady sat there and she asked me, she goes, is it down on the side of the mountain? And I had already been down there. I said, yes, ma'am, it's burning down on that side. And she goes, oh, my 2 cats were out here and my dog was in the house. And she started talking about all her pets that, I knew she lost, but she was sitting there with her 2 little grandbabies, and I just encouraged her and told her, just to be grateful that the people you love are safe. The animals, as bad as you hate to lose them, most important thing are the children. But it was heartbreaking, very much so.
Absolutely. Now, I did see online that you mentioned going to Mescalero, and I remember when you were a commissioner, you were barred from the area.
That's correct.
Are you still barred? Are you going anyway?
Well, I'm not sure. That wasn't my biggest concern, to be honest with you, Anthony, and it hasn't been. My bigger concern is helping people that are in need, especially getting their homes burned up by fire. So, if that would upset anybody, that I was going up there to help people, and I don't even know how that banished. I don't know, years ago they said I was banished. I don't know if I still am. I don't know how the process works. I don't even really know how you can even really do it. But like I said, that wasn't my biggest concern, Anthony. My biggest concern was helping those people.
And I think that's a wonderful thing. And we, again, thank you and thank everyone else who's really extending themselves to try to get this under control. Couy, before I let you go, is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I would like to touch on the fact, I got a call from a friend earlier, and they were saying that there was people on Facebook that were really putting me down about it and saying that I was scamming people and such, and it's just ridiculous. I put a post up on Twitter whenever I was going up there, letting people know what I was doing, and if they could help me out anyway with gas or whatever, it would be appreciated. And that's pretty much all I said and did. And there was probably about $150 that come in, people that helped me out with fuel. But I get that tagline on me quite a bit. But that's whenever you operate as a public servant, as I have over the years, if it's pastor in a church or if it's in politics, then you're typically supported by the people because you don't have a regular job. I would wait. It would be much easier in my life if I did have just a regular 9-to-5 job, salary job where I could budget and I could plan. But that's not my call. I feel that God has called me to serve people, and I feel like my main call is to serve them in politics. Unfortunately, I'm barred right now from holding office, but that's where my heart's at, and that's what I want to keep doing. And just like any political leader or religious leader, it's the people that support those people. I don't have a check from a company or from the government. I just walk by faith, trusting that there's going to be enough there to keep moving forward, and God's always faithful.
And I'd like to make a quick comment as well about the negativity online. And not just about you, Couy, but negativity in general and the rumors in general. People, now is not the time, period.
No, it's
Work
not
together.
the time. And for the people that do it, I would like to say if you fall short, because I know the ground I stand on. I know why I do what I do. I know the heart that I do it with. And, you know, I mean, the accusations and the slander, I feel like God's always given me peace over it because God has instilled in me who I am.